bro. I'll be reading the wrong stuff sometimes. Golly, bro. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I had a nice long day, long couple few days off of work, bro. Cause yeah, I've been going through some things. Nah, I just been kind of stuff been kind of crazy. I had a hole in my wisdom tooth, so yeah, I was kind of kicking back, kind of doing little stuff here and there. But I said tonight's the night. I'm going to come and tap in for a while and just see what everybody up to. Kind of tap in and see what's up. I had to change the settings on my YouTube too, looking at different videos. Yeah, the tube was tripping. The tube was tripping, bro. But just got back out taking the kids out for Halloween, and you know, I can't wait till they grow out of that. Well, maybe not. I don't know, cause they like getting all that candy. Kids love to go get a gang of candy, and you feel me. So it was just kind of cool to chill with them and walk around and stuff, and go different houses or whatever. But all in all, I had to come in. What did I name this video? I named this video. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm tripping. I'm tripping off what I named the video. Oh yeah, one. Smoking mirrors. You feel me? Unlocking the true you. Uh, I think that's something that I kind of wanted to touch bases on myself. Unlocking the true you. It's wild, right? Because like it's like we like coming into the world, like you're built a certain way, you're built to act a certain way, you built to be a certain way, and when you're not that way, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it causes a lot of problems in the world. People be confused when you're not acting. Dang, where's my camera at? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, when you're not acting the way that they expect you to act, bro, it causes problems. I just I'm more of a. I'm not gonna say I'm a rule breaker. I'm sort of. I just don't do things the way everybody else do it. I guess I'm built different. I never did. You feel me? I tried my best to follow the rules, but when you start seeing the rules, bro, the rules don't be nothing, man. It's like the rules be holding you back. It don't want you to outperform what is. It don't want you to outperform the program. It don't want you to step outside of the program. And what's crazy, soon as you step outside of the program, right? The program don't be the thing that hold you back and try to get you put back in the program. It be the people that's under the program. Why is it always the people that's programmed try to get you back into the program? This is the thing I can't understand. It's like people can't step outside the program. They're so deep into the program that when they see somebody that's outside of it, they try to bring them back in. They try to sway them back in. Like it's like Dave Chappelle said he had a joke a long time ago on his show where he was like talking about like whenever a black dude get ready to do something, it's always an older black dude to stand there and tell him, "Hey, nigga, don't do that." You feel me? That's what it seems like it is today. Cause, you know, even when you're not doing anything wrong, it's just when you go against the program, boy, I'm telling you, they do not like that. Especially when you're doing something that everybody deems you're not supposed to do. Cause I got in trouble. That's why you see I had to take all my bus videos down because you feel me? They was getting too much play. I think they was getting too much play. That's the way I feel. They was getting too much play, and you feel me? And like they got at me, and yeah, it was kind of wild, bro. It was kind of wild because, like I said, I was already told that I can do what I was doing. So you feel me? Not that I could actually record because we didn't ask about that, but I could just wear my glasses and one thing led to another. They called me up and they was like, yeah, yeah, you can't do that. And I'm like, going, wait, hold on, what you mean I can't do that? Like, yeah, cause the company, and it's, well, I ain't said nothing about the company. I ain't said nothing. And you don't even see the company within my now video I got. So how could the company be anything? But it was just like kind of trippy because once you do certain things and then everybody try to tell you, hey, I told you, hey, whoop de whoop, man. Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I like this job, but I'm more like, bro, I don't I don't make the job. The job don't make me. I make the job. So you feel me? As much as I love it, like even if they was to be like, hey, you can't do this no more, you're fired. Hey, bro, okay, I'll be on to the next. You know how we do, but it's like everybody be so stuck in the pattern. Like it's like once they robot you, bro, you just be robot. You be in robot mode, and you be scared to. It's crazy because we get these jobs and we work for these people and we do all the stuff like we out here busting our ass, and then they tell us how we can bust our ass and how we can't. And it's like everybody starts to fall under that category. And it's weird because that's with everything. Like once a person starts doing something, they start to fall into that category. They fall into that little thing, bro. You can't break them out of it. They be like mind be stuck in it. It's like you become the robot of whatever company that is. And I don't know. That's just not me. That's just not me. I hate to say it. It's like, because I be like, I love it here, but you feel me? Like, there's other places. There's other places. And then with what I do anyway, because, like, bro, I'm a diver. I'm like, I take psychedelics a lot. I try to do it every weekend now. That's one thing that I kind of got off into because once I start working, so it's like on the weekends when the weekends come, that'd be like my days to like really dive in, and it's like weird because I was telling Exile this. It's like it got me like I didn't been through the movie scenes of psychedelics to where you're always seeing you getting these crazy visuals and you're seeing all these different visuals and the visuals is dope, but it's like almost like I got kind of sort of past that. You like if you get what I'm saying, like I got past the visuals of psychedelics. What's up with it, Isaac? Yeah, I got kind of so the program pulls us back in. I saw what you said in a new way. And man, on point. Yeah, it does, bro. You look, it Isaac, that's what I was saying. It's like, and it don't be the program that pull you back in. It be the people that are programmed. It's like the program just was designed to control the people. And it's like once the program began to control the people, the program don't do nothing. The program is just a program. It's the people that begin to run the program and become the program. It's like the people believe that they are the program, and it's like you're not. What's up with it, Woken? Hey, they're not. It's crazy because one of my friends at work, we was talking. And you know how when we be having the lives and we be like doing a little shit like you are not the body, you are not the mind. What's up with it, Charles? Like you are not the body, you are not the mind. I was telling one of my partners that, and he said, "Dang," he said it kind of set with him. He had to go do some research about that. And when he came back, he was like, "Bro, he was something he was telling me. It kind of helped him through." And I was like, "Dang," I was like, "That's kind of dope," because we begin to start breaking these things that was put on us to keep us trapped within ourselves. It's like almost like the different things that we trapped ourselves within because what we were coded with, what we were given. You feel me? And we were taught to follow the rules of the ones that run the shit and all these different things, bro. And it's like it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because, like, I'm telling you, when you don't run those codes and you don't run those programs the way everybody else do, and y'all having you can tell, bro. I'm telling you, you can tell when you have conversations with people. When you go out and you have conversations with people that are programmed within the reality, and you're not within that program, you can see it in their face how they be looking at you when you be saying what you be saying, because it's like it's outside of the program, and it's like you got to understand. It's like people get scared. People get like, that's why, like, even if you look at like the rappers, the motherfuckers in the industry, when they get to talking about certain things that they feel like they, people feel like they shouldn't talk about, motherfuckers get scared and will back away from them and stop messing with them, because you messing off the program. You're fucking up the program. Like, we're coded with some shit that make us be a certain way. And like, you stepping outside of it, like, the first thing people go is like, well, shit, I'm not trying to get fired. I don't want to lose this job. Oh, I need to, I get, so therefore, I can't really associate with you, because you like the type, you don't care. You don't care if you lose this. And like, I'm not in that boat. I need this because I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And it's like, bro, this ain't the only shit out here. It's like, bro, we like, how can you program to yourself to some shit that really don't give a fuck about you? If you make one mistake, that program, that it will cut you off. It will cut you off and push your ass in the street like you ain't shit. It don't care if you gotta pay bills, or if you fuck up, that shit will cut your ass off. You feel me? But people jump in the program, and then they become the program, and now they so fucking programmed that they think that they're the fucking program. And you're not. You're not. It's like, I'm sorry to say it, but you're not the program. You're just acting. You're just programmed to act as part of the program in order to keep. Because if it wasn't you, me, and all of us, we wouldn't keep. The programs wouldn't even work. They wouldn't even be able to function without us. So we actually make the things what it is. The shit wouldn't even work without all of us coming together and fucking doing what we do. Like, the United States wouldn't even be the United States if we didn't all come together, and you work over there and you do that and you do that over there. It wouldn't even come together. It wouldn't even be shit. It wouldn't be shit. That's why they got to keep your ass brainwashed so you don't fuck up the program. So as long as you're brainwashed and you know for a fact the consequences of you stepping outside of the program, bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. No, it is. It's all an act. Isaac, it's a straight act. It's a straight act. And if you ain't acting the way in accordance with it, bro, I'm telling you, people be acting weird as shit. People be acting weird. And then, like, you come, like me coming in, I know I'm acting. Like, I'm I know I'm acting. When I come into the program, I know it's an act. I say, oh shit, okay, this Call of Duty. Okay, oh, this Black Ops. So, okay, I'm going to set my gun up like this. Ooh, you feel me? Oh, if I go in Call of Duty, okay, I know this Call of Duty. Okay, I know this GTA. So, okay, I'm going to dress like this. I'm going to drive this kind of car. Each one I jump in, I know it's a fucking program. So, I'm going to just act like you do. I act in acting so I can see how you are. You feel me? I make myself seem like something else. You feel me? Bitch, I ain't the robot. You feel me? I am not a fucking robot. Yeah, I can change this shit up any given day. Any given day. On, like, period. Like, I'm going to tell you, look, I'm going to just tell you the story. Like, okay, so like one of my partners, he cool as shit. I ain't going to lie. He cool as hell. Bro, he asked me, he said, man, like, why would you do something to jeopardize, like, your job here? And I'm like, oh, jeopardize my job here. He said, yeah, like, what do you think come first? Do you think that right there is worth losing this? And it's like, okay, I'm a truthfully answer the question. Like, it's 4 people right here. Truthfully answered it. This ain't the only shit out here. This ain't the only job out here. This job don't take care of really shit that I gotta do. It don't even pay enough to do half the things that I need to do or that I'm doing. You feel me? I just do it because I like it, and I like y'all. I like fucking with y'all. This is the reason I'm doing it. I'm not, like, period. No, see, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Why would they? So this is when you have to go like, because once you answer it in the real way, it's like everybody's looking at you like, no, no, you don't get what he's saying. See, you not understanding. It's like, no, you don't understand what I'm saying. You're not hearing me. I hear what you're saying because you're part of the program. You're programmed to believe that this is more efficient than anything that you could do. And it's like, it's not, bro. It's not. Like, I'm like, this shit is not, it's not more efficient than anything I can do. I'm just doing this right now. I'm just playing this part. This is another part for me. You know, that's it. That's all I'm saying. I hate to say it. This is just another part that I'm really playing. Like, but it's not the say it all, be it all thing. Like, I'm looking to be here for like fucking 15, 20 fucking, what the fuck I look like? Like, bro, I'm not here to give my life to this shit. This is what a lot of people do, though. A lot of people get behind these companies or whatever, and they get a life to it. And then they spend their whole life being in that one place. You feel me? Like, and I understand that. But that's not me. And it's crazy. They didn't want to hear that answer. So I just had to play the role. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. There's nothing else. You know, why would I even put this in jeopardy? You know, you got to play the role now because it's like, damn, if you don't, everybody's looking at you like, this motherfucker is crazy. And it's like, yeah, bitch, I am crazy. Crazy than a motherfucker. So why you always see me laughing? You always see me happy because I am. I lost my mind. I lost all the shit. All right. What would you say from my true self if I could access it? Right. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Oh shit. Thought I had something on my phone. Hey, you'll figure that out. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, you always. But the true self. That's and look, I'm gonna tell you, the true self is just outside of any other self. You feel me? Because the true self, like once you like really recognize your true self, you go, there's nothing I can't do. I can do or be whatever I feel like I want to be. Like period. Period. There's nothing gonna hold me back or stop me. It don't matter what it is. You feel me? It doesn't matter what it is. I'm not gonna let anybody come and tell me or give me any rules to like my life and how I do things. You feel me? Like I'm like you start to see through the bullshit. And it's kind of scary though. I'm telling you, it's kind of scary because you kind of want to get your mind locked back in to the bull, because once you get it outside of the bull, I'm telling you, you become the outsider. You kind of become the outsider because your mind be outside of everybody's thinking. It don't be in the same circle, and a lot of people within the circle can tell that, you know, you're the only one like kind of on the outside looking into the circle going, damn, I ain't stepping in that circle because I already see. You feel me? I'm not trying to be in that circle right there for a long. Like I'll come around and I'll walk around the circle and I'll look in the circle. You feel me? Probably shake a hand or two within the circle, but then after that, you feel me? I got to be on my way. I say I got to create my own fucking circle. Fuck that shit. Well, they shaped us so hard that it's hard to see out our form. No, yeah, you know it is. It is because what it is you are the formless. You feel me? So being formless, you take on every form. We the formless, we take on every form. And knowing this, it's easy to be shaped because you'll pick up a shape that you might like, you feel me? And you might even run with it for a little bit, but it might not be you because nothing can really be you because it's all you. So nothing can fully be you because everything is you. You are the formless taking form, all these different forms. Like, think about it, bro. We love, we hate, we get angry, we get sad. We take all these different forms and we fucking play around with them. We mastered all of them to where we can play them to the fullest. Like when you angry, bro, you really put it on thick like you really mad. You feel me? When you happy, you put it on thick like you really happy. You feel me? We mastered all these different forms and we live in them. But it's kind of weird because a lot of times you got other things that can control these forms within the person, within the you. So like the body can be controlled in so many different ways. The body can be led to believe anything, which is the mind, the eyes, the sight, the smell. It can be fooled to believe anything. You feel me? And we'll run with that shit. Like, bro, people will throw shit at you. Like, I just seen some shit dude went out there because the crash that happened near the fucking near Area 51. So dude went out there to go see how it is. See, this is the cold thing about it, right? Once you accept something, you make it true. Once you that's the only thing you have to remember is once you accept it, you make it real. So as soon as you accept it and you make it real, your mind is gonna do whatever it takes to keep that thing something. Your mind is gonna play every game in order to keep that thing real in your reality. Like, have you ever been in love with somebody, right? And you try everything you tried to do, you tried to do everything you could to prove your love, and that person did something. You feel me? And sometimes we'll go, oh, we'll just take it for granted because, or we'll make ourselves blind to what they're doing to us or how they're acting towards us. You feel me? We'll make ourselves blind because we'll call somebody a friend, and then when our friends start doing some bullshit, like, we'll make ourselves blind to it. Oh, or we'll have a brother, and we was taught, okay, your brother is supposed to be your brother. You're supposed to look out for your brother, have your brother back. Okay, look, it was this guy. I was just reading this today. I was gonna do a video on it, but I'll just talk about it right now. It was this guy. Basically, they tried to bribe this other guy because the grown dude had, did the thing with dude daughter, and dude daughter was underage. So dude, filed charges and everything. So the sister of the brother that committed this heinous act went to the guy's house and tried to give him $12,000 to drop the case, right? This is the sister. The sister went to the house and tried to give him $12,000 to drop the case, right? Boom. He said, hell no. Like, that's my child. What he did to my child, he a grown-ass man. He was wrong. No, he's going to pay for that. He's going to go to jail or whatever. The same day, the cousin of the guy and one of the other friends hired somebody else to come to dude's house and knock him off. So that's what they did that same day. After the sister tried to offer him the money and he didn't take it, two of the other relatives, they all went in, hired somebody, they sent the dude to the house, they knocked him off, dude took off. When dude left, the dude that knocked him off, they knocked him off. You feel me? Now, this is a sister, one of his other brothers, and I think his uncle, all knew what he did, and they all backed him on it. You feel me? Because we even have the program of like it's your brother. It's your brother, so therefore you got to support your brother 100%. So we're saying, like, so we follow all these different programs like that. That's just an example of, like, okay, even though it's your brother and he did this, it's still your brother. You got to have love for your brother. You're supposed to support your brother. And it's like, wait, what the, if my brother did some shit like that, bro, you cut off. You cut off. I can't mess with you no more. I'm sorry. You feel me? Like, yeah, you should go to jail. Go to jail. Go do your time, bro. Maybe you'll get forgiven or something like that. But just go and go to jail. But then to go and go, you're gonna go and kill this man because he didn't want to take the money from your mistake that you did with his daughter. It was like, bro, that shit was crazy as hell. I said, man, I said, see, this is the programming. That is just part of the programming. Because we all are, like, programmed to be a certain way. Like, even, like, with the spiritual thing. The spiritual thing, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's another program. I said the spiritual thing is another program because then you'll get so spiritually obsessed that you'll think everybody else is asleep. We'll get so spiritually obsessed that we'll think everybody else is asleep and nobody's woke and they're just PCs or they're something else. No, everybody is somebody. Everybody is the thing. Everybody is the thing, perceiving it in their own way. You feel me? And there's just things, different powers, different energies that just run shit and keep shit under control. Like that's the one thing that I learned about Anubis. Like I said, that Anubis showed me, like, you know, a lot of people that was doing certain shit, bro, was like Hitler. You feel me? Like when they knocked off JFK, it's just certain things had to happen in order for things to run the way that it is, because life is running a course. Life is running a race that, you know, we none of us can keep up with. We can try. We can say all these different things. We can have, oh, life is this, life is that. No, you don't even have long enough time. Life don't give you time to figure it out. You feel me? Life don't give this body enough time to figure out what the fuck it is. It don't give nothing that much time to figure it out. You feel me? The only thing that knows what life is life itself. And life probably don't even know what it is, because life is just being all the different things. It's just being everything. So it don't got time to stop and look at itself and try to see what it is. You feel me? That's the thing. What's crazy is that's what we do. We got brains. That's what certain things do here that got brains, and you feel me, and then develop consciousness and different things like that. What if life just don't got no consciousness? What if life is just like the creator being and all it does is create? Like it reminded me of I was watching Fantastic Four, that new Fantastic Four, and then they was asking about, I don't know, what's the giant dude that came and was to be eating the planets and shit? Galactus. And they like, well, what does Galactus want? And it's like, Galactus don't want nothing but to feed. That's it. Just want to eat planets. Don't want to do shit else. It's like, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I hope y'all like truth, because that's what y'all about to get. hey, hey, that's why I said I'm changing my name. Well, yeah, after that last trip, I see the news said, nah, True Light Stories, bro. True Light. It's True Light. It's gonna be all switched up, because I said, you know, the truth is a lie itself. You feel me? Because we when it comes to the truths, everybody moves the goalposts depending on who they are. The goalposts get moved. It just depends on your belief, on what you believe. You feel me? If you believe gays should get married, you feel me, and then you don't, you feel me? Yeah, you're gonna move the goalpost in whichever way. And it's like, it's kind of weird, bro. But I think it's dope at the same time, because everybody get their desired field of what they want to feel or what they want to go through. And you just being who you are, you get to see it all. Like we get to see it all. Like that, like not even like it's cool to judge it and to see it, but like we get to sit back and watch it all go on. You feel me? And like play our part. Like which I don't even know what part that is half the time. I'm like going, okay, damn, what is my part? Because you know the part that I even play, I said, God damn, this part been played before. I ain't the only one played this damn part. So why does it feel like it's the first time? Every time you come back and you live it again, why do it feel like it's the first time again? Like what the fuck is going on? Like who? Like what the fuck is going on? Like, oh my God, I just had so much to say. Let's see, that phrase contradicts itself. Bro, life contradicts itself. hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Master M9, life contradicts itself. Okay? That's just what it does. That's what it does, bro. This shit contradicting all the time. It contradicts itself. You feel me? It makes sense, then it don't make sense. It makes sense, then it just don't make sense. Like that shit be beating around the bush. Life be beating around the motherfucking bush. What you say? Just being present is the part. Yeah, that's what I feel like now. That's what I feel like now. Most of the time, Charles, just being here. That's it. That's it. I'm just like the watcher. Let's see. How can truth be a lie? some Matrix mentality. Because okay, you want me to tell you how the truth can be a lie? Okay. Remember when they said if you off somebody, you'll have nightmares. Uh, and we believe it to be true. Remember when you was little and they said Santa Claus was real and you believed it? That was your truth. Okay. Do you want me to keep going? Now, that's just a couple of examples to give you. Okay, the truth. Okay, so Islam is the truth. So Christianity is the truth. Uh, Joseph Smith got the truth. Charles Manson had the truth. Uh, what was his name? The one with the Kool-Aid dude. You feel me? He had the truth. Uh, you feel me? It's a lot of truths out there that are just lies. The truth is a lie in a lot of senses. You feel me? Like, because you're gonna, like, if you believe it, like I said, you're gonna make it true. It don't gotta be true, but as long as it's true to you, makes it true. And it could be a lie though. But you will accept it as the truth. You feel me? Everything Charles Manson was told, telling them people whatever they was doing, it was truth to them. That shit was a lie. Everything the government be telling us about how they gonna do this and what they gonna do this, it's a lie. You feel me? But we believe it. It's truth to a lot of us though. True until proven wrong. Not. Well, you can verbatim. You can say that it's true until proven wrong, but two people can hear it, and one can say it's right, and one can say it's wrong. So it don't gotta be no proof that it's wrong. It's like some shit you just know is just wrong, and you will know it's wrong, but some people not gonna see it that way. Some people gonna see it as truth, like period, and that's just what it is. It's gonna play both sides. Truth and the lie gonna be one looking the other one in the mirror. Oh, what's up, Allie? But I'm just saying, it's almost like when we talked about like when it's a car wreck and like three people observed the car wreck and they all got a different fucking story about what happened. Why is that? You feel me? Because it's all looked at from different perspectives. You feel me? But if you go to this religion over here, they'll say that religion is a lie, and you go to that religion, they'll say that one is a lie, and back and forth, and they'll that's just the game of life. It's like everything like the West name, the Kabbalion. Everything is half truth, half lie. So the truth is a lie. The lie is the truth. It's like it play. How much more do I gotta explain? He said I wouldn't say an opinion is the truth. Okay, you can say you got the right to say whatever or believe whatever, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I can explain it in opinions, or I can explain it in wait, is religion an opinion? I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's going too deep in it. You do the research yourself, and then you come back and you explain it to me, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it. True, you were in a dream I had the other day. You were taking a shroom trip. You had it basically said you don't have to take trips anymore. Oh damn, that's crazy, Tim, because that's yeah, I was told that a long time ago. Like I didn't have to dive in anymore. I just do it for the fun of it because it's not even about it's not even I just do it for the fun of it because I like to. Like I like when it comes to diving in, I'm not looking for the excitement. The excitement is there, but there's nothing that I'm looking for. There's nothing that I'm searching for. You feel me? I'm not trying to save the world. I'm not trying to fix the world. Like the one thing I was trying to do is I was trying to see myself. The whole time not understanding that's what I was trying to see. Even though I felt like I wanted to see all these other things, I really was just trying to see myself, my full self. And that's what I was able to see. And I was able to see, once I was able to see myself, I could see everything. And I can understand everything in my own way. Not saying that it's right, but it's my way and it works for me. And I think that's what we all do in a sense anyway. We try to make this thing work for each one of us in our own which way, whatever it is, bro. You feel me? Nothing matters. But see, but you can't say that, y'all. People, you can't tell the program nothing matters, but everything matters. You can't tell the program that. Cause this is what I get. Hey, okay, so you saying God ain't real? Then what you believe? I said I believe in everything and nothing at the same time. And it's like you can't tell the program that because the program is going it's going to kind of disconnect and it's going to fuck up. It's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean you believe in everything and nothing at all? It's like shit, just simple as that. Sometimes I believe, sometimes I don't. Shit. There's no, there's no other way to explain it. Sometimes it matters and sometimes it don't. You feel me? Sometimes the important stuff matters. Sometimes the important stuff don't matter. You feel me? Just as simple as that. That's just what it is. But let's not get too far out of the. I told you, bro, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you. We already know. Like the body is just this thing that's programmed to do all these different things. And it's programmed by itself and by many things outside of it. Like that's just what I feel. You feel me? Like, cause nothing. When you think about it, nothing do matter. Don't shit matter? Cause we can. Cause when we even when we talk about history, bro, I look at it like now. I don't even see history the same. I can't look at it the same when I'm only getting 1%, 2% of history of what it was. Like I'm only like out of the billions of people. Okay, mm, let's say a billion people lived in just the 1800s. We don't even hear about 100,000 of them. I'm just saying. So we only hear the stories of probably less than 100,000 of the people that lived in the 1800s. But yet, we program to believe whatever those stories is that's put out about it. And it's like, damn, okay, that's how it was. Oh, that's how that person lived. But it's like, man, there's so many people lived that came and that went, and we will never, bro, we will never know their story. And a lot of people, I think like when we leave, when it's your turn to go, are you okay with your story never being heard? With nobody ever knowing your story? Bro, and like at the time of your death, like even your story only lasts like 5 years after you gone. Is you ready for that? You feel me? I am. I am. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready tomorrow. History is just the story. Most of it is lies and half truths. Yeah, that's the cold part, bro. That's what you start to find out though. That's what you start to find out. Who's that? Wiggles. That's what you start to find out is that the shit is just some bullshit. You feel me? It's like it's wrote in order to have us some type of way. Man, it made me go back and watch that Clarence movie, the one like Jesus. I had to go back and watch that shit, bro. I said, man, I think a lot of times, bro, when we have like people writers that come out with certain books or they come out with certain movies, it like be the deepest thoughts of our minds that they be putting into that shit and kind of showing it, like showing certain things that happened and how we made it into something else, how we turned all these things into what it is today. You know, like it just evolved and shit. History can be very blessed and obstinate, and most history has been lost to the sand. Ain't that some shit though, Master M? That shit. That's the crazy thing. They destroyed a lot of shit. They destroyed a lot of stuff. They only gave us what they really wanted us to know. They wouldn't, man. They couldn't show us everything. They could not show us everything. Not today. They already got us trained to have a system of belief. So there's no way that they could really give us all the truths. Like all well, I ain't gonna say the truths or the half truths or whatever we would what we would call truths. There's no way that they could give it to us now. They already got us brainwashed to believe all the different things that we believe now. So if they come out like, come on now, the Bible say the world is only 25 years old or some 5,000 years old. Like, you feel me? Just think if they found shit from like 20, 50, 60,000 years ago, like old written text and shit like that, bro, they wouldn't, we're not telling these people. Like, why we gonna show them that? You feel me? And then, look, it's crazy because even when they do and they say something, we still go against it. We don't believe it. We don't take it as being real. You feel me? Because we stuck on believing this one right here. So once we accept that one and believe that one, this one, all those is bullshit. That's just the devil putting some shit out there, make us get away from what we trying to believe here and what we trying to do. That's why I said, damn, when you start to really look at it, you start seeing that God is the mind. God ain't never been nothing but the mind. And God don't stand for the creator. God stands for king. God stands for leader. God stands for ruler. God stands for president. God stands for all those different things, not creator. That thing right there is something outside of the God thing. The God thing is something that we came up with in order to have control over each other. That's why it's so easy. That's why we always put God as we said, okay, first it's man. When it comes in the household, it's man, then it's Jesus, then it's God. You feel me? Like when you really think about it, that thing is not trying to rule over anything. That thing don't have to like that thing does not have to rule over us. It doesn't. Why? Like that wouldn't even make no sense. No, only God. God is the one that tries to rule over us because God is that thing in the mind that tries to have control over life and reality. You feel me? That's the thing that's trying to have control over the thing that is. And once that thing start to do that, look what games it play. It play all the games, create all these states. You feel me? Cities and shit. You feel me? Police officers. It make little controllers in order to control people and keep people under power. You feel me? That's what that thing does. But it's something else that's outside of that, that's greater than that, that doesn't do that. It just doesn't. But if you look at it like that's the thing that even created and showed us control and gave us control. As soon as we came up with that, the first motherfucker that said, man, that thing right there, that's God. That's God. It does this, it does this, it does that. As soon as we took it in and we start passing it out, now it's like everybody made their own gods and said, my God can beat your God. But why when the gods fight? Why it's only people fighting actually? The gods ain't never fighting each other. It's like we are the ones battling. Like we go to war with other countries. We go to war with each other. Oh my God, we won because my God is stronger than your God. That's your people. Your people is that God. When your people come together, they make your God. And that's why your God become as big as it is. Why you think churches, once what they do, they start from a little fucking hole in the wall church and they get to preaching. They God. And what do they God do? They God grow. It grows. More people start coming. Next thing you know, they are fucking like these big mega churches now. You feel me? Because they grew their God with the people. The people, the one that actually is the God. Like that's why it said, damn, when the ancients was building houses, building temples and stuff. Oh, we're gonna build a house for God to reside. You feel me? That's what they did. That's what they still doing. They building those big ass mega churches. And then all the people come together and they make up God together as a whole. Boom. Bro, mind blown. Nah. I'm like they make up God as a whole. Boom, mind blown. You feel me? That shit is deep as shit, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, the psychedelics is something else. The psychedelics will show you shit, but then it's crazy because we'll like you don't even have to do that with religion. You don't have to just see it with religion. You can see it with companies. The companies do the same thing. We as people, gangs, do the same thing. Cause you like once you start to kind of see it, you see everything is just a reflection of everything else. And you start seeing everything play this game in different ways. You feel me? In different ways, because everything is just a reflection of your mind. So therefore, gangs, you feel me? Basketball teams, all of them do the same thing. It's all playing the same fucking game, bro. That shit is crazy as hell. He said, let's see his story a lot. Well, let's see who Andy Stings. His story: a library buries the lies. Countries founded equals found dead. Feel all the buildings were already here in Australia. Freemasonry everywhere. Much love to each of you from Australia. Yeah, much love to you too, Andy. But yeah, that I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy though. See, I'm not got to work tomorrow, which is yeah, I got to work tomorrow too. Oh, hop in the Discord. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast. I'm about to hop in the Discord. So if y'all want to join, y'all already know. Everybody like, cause we be having talks and like I don't like to. A lot of times I don't like to just be talking. You know, like it'd be cool because I'd be just saying what's on my mind. But it'd be cool when we come together though and we have conversations too. So that's why I always open the Discord because the Discord is open for anybody to join. You feel me? It's an open network, so I'm going to open the Discord. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me grab some water. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Hey, ain't that some shit, though? Man, this shit is a trip, bro. Hey, life is a hell of a trip, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I was just thinking about. I was thinking, I was thinking about back when I was when I used to go to the Jehovah Witness with my auntie, right? And they used to, we didn't celebrate Christmas. Like that's just what we didn't do. We didn't celebrate Christmas. So can you hear me, Cryo?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's up,
Oh,
bro?
okay. All right, yeah, what's up? Hey, yeah, I remember we we didn't celebrate Christmas, right? And like I used to go to school and shit. And people would ask like, yeah, what y'all doing for Christmas? And whoop 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 and this and that. Cause I guess the Jehovah Witness they knew about Christmas way back when. They just knew that it wasn't no good shit. So they knew the truth or whatever about Christmas itself. It's crazy because like even with me, like we can see the things that we want, but we don't see the things that we don't want. So like when I used to be like, yeah, no, we don't celebrate Christmas and woo woo. Don't you know people will get mad at you and be like, why you gonna do them kids like that? Why would you like what type of person doesn't celebrate Christmas? What type of person will keep the gifts away from the kids? What type of person will do kids like that though? It's like, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm doing the kids wrong by teaching them the truth about Christmas? It's like, yeah, yeah, they're not getting their presents. Now I think about that shit, I said, man, this shit is crazy, bro. But like if we start I don't know I'm just saying if we start looking at some of the things as programs like that you just kind of see the shit just funny. But what's been up with you though, Cryo?
Oh, I've just been working, man. Been smoking good, sleeping good, eating good. That's all.
Oh yeah, that's all I really been doing, just working,
Mm-hmm.
just working and working, and then when I'm done working again. But I was working so long that because I had to go to the dentist, bro, because I had a hole in my damn wisdom tooth. But I was working, so I was like, dang, I was just gonna wait in order to get it done. It got to the point to where I couldn't fucking wait no more. I just said, I was like, man, I had to take time off. I said, I gotta go get that shit taken care of, bro. Shit, nights I can't sleep. That shit be hurting like a motherfucker. I was like,
Yeah, dental
golly.
pain's the worst. You got hella nerves in your mouth, bro.
Man, I had a fucking sore throat for like nigga a whole month. It seemed like from just my wisdom teeth being fucked up. I'm like going, nah.
Oh, damn.
I
That's
said
awful.
that shit just kept going. Then looking it up, it's like yeah, that shit will the tissues and shit like that. I'm like, Yeah, I said fuck that shit. I had to take. I
Mm-hmm.
took. I've been off work since like Tuesday. My shit been throbbing. You feel me? When it got sun pulled, and then shit, I got to go back on Monday and Tuesday. I said this shit's supposed to be a long hassle, but you got to do what you got to do.
No, I get that, man. They fired me from one of my warehouse jobs because I had to go to the dentist.
Oh yeah, no. See, I
Mm-hmm.
like. Well, my job they be like, just bring the note in. It's like, yeah, I brought it. Last time I brought that shit, they lost it. At least they said they
That's on
lost it.
them.
That's what I said, but shit, they didn't pay me. Shit, they didn't pay me. I know one of my cousins is out here. Look, he at the club. To my child coming, like nigga, my girl sleep. She knocked out. I went in there, she sleep. Like all that walking
Mm-hmm.
and shit with the kids. Well, she didn't walk, I did. But they went and got them some little candy. You feel me? Where did Halloween even
Nice.
come from?
All Hallows Eve, which was a Catholic holiday.
But what was it made for? What was it supposed to do?
It's like supposedly there was one night a year when all the spirits come out, and they just say the night before that is the night where you just give them offerings or whatever.
Yeah.
And so Halloween became a thing where everybody dresses up as spirits, and then everybody gets free candy.
Yeah, you see, I still got on. I have to wear my man. Hey, man, Master M. Man, look, I hate to say this, man. All these holidays, man, is just so they can fucking make money off us, man.
That's
Look.
true, man.
Remember, I told you we programmed, right? So look, we programmed. So my girl said, all the kids would call me. My kids from Fresno call me like, hey, Dad, I need a couple dollars. I'm trying to get this costume. It's like, okay, send it. Then my girl say, yeah, you gotta take Blake to go get his costume, and I'm like, all right. So I tell Blake, hey, go on Amazon and find out what you want, cause I can order it and just be here the next day. I told him this on like Monday.
Hmm.
Thursday come, you feel me? He get out of school, he go, Dad, remember we gotta get my costume, and I'm like, bro, it ain't gonna be here in time for you to go to school. I'm like going so. My girl, she even said it. She said, well, Blake got to get his costume. And I'm like, going, God damn it. I'm like, okay, all right. All right. So when Blake come in, Blake clean up his room, he fall asleep. So
Right.
yeah, it's about 7, 8 o'clock. And like, I'm telling my girl, I'm like, where Blake? She said, he in there asleep. I go in there, I open this door. I'm like, hey, what's up? You want me to go take you, go get your costume? He just looked at me, went back to sleep. So I said, fuck it. I said, okay, I'm gonna just go and go get him because I already know what he want. He want to be that Scream character thing. I went to Halloween City, bro. The line was outside, wrapped around the building.
Damn, bruh.
It was wrapped around the building. I was waiting in the line for 45 minutes just to get that costume, and that motherfucker cost $60. I said, hell no.
Nah, I would never.
I said, and it
Bruh.
cost $60. And look, and he got up in the morning and didn't wear it to school. he he wore the costume. We went out for Halloween for like 1.5, 2 hours. That's it. You feel me? Come back. I'm like, bro, you gotta put that shit back in that package and say that shit for next year, cause I'll be damned if I'm gonna be buying you another Halloween costume next year. You gonna be wearing that shit next year. I'm glad I got it in the big size, the adult size. You feel me? 5'11" to 6 feet or something like that. You got me fucked up. I said $60.
That's your every year costume, broski.
Man, man, I paid $2 for these pajamas. It was $1 at the swap meet. It was hella brand new pajamas for $1.
Swap meet sounds pretty dope.
I said hella brand new pajamas for $1. It's like $1 a piece. I said, hey man, y'all told the kids, hey y'all want some pajamas? They're $1. They like nah. I said let me go and get this skeleton one. You feel me? Give me the pants and the little sweater thing. You feel me? $2. I said, and and I've been wearing this for the winter, but I'm going $60, bro. Come on now. What's up, UL? They exist in multiple cultures under different names. Things like Halloween are usually harvesting from festivals where people get extra treats and food and dress up as the spirits to that protect. Wait, hold on, man. We gonna go and ask Cryo's best friend. What's up, Allie?
Chillin', chillin'. Cryo, I'm ashamed that you don't know where Halloween came from.
Where did Halloween derive from?
It's not because
It's
of the
shaman.
equinox.
It's Celtic, Celtic. I mean, that's kind of like where some of the original thingies. But yeah, like he said, it's a end of season
Oh,
um celebration.
the Celtic Festival. Oh,
Yeah, it was called shaman or
some
something.
Samhain,
Samayan.
Samhain, Samhain.
Shit.
Celtics in what would now Ireland, the UK, Northern France celebrate Samhain on October 31st. It marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter, a time associated with death and the spirit world. What the fuck?
You remember the story of Persephone when they stole or she was stolen or whatever and had to go to the underworld and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So basically that's a part of it because it's the end of season. It when she was stolen, it the seasons changed basically in because the light was taken away or whatever and summer ended, so now it's got to mark the winter and the other part of the year.
Yeah, that's just wild. That's just
Yeah.
wild. Because it gives the Christian All Hallows Eve when Christians spread through Europe. The church
Well,
often
they
merged
took it.
pagan festivals with Christian ones.
Yeah, they took it like I think All Saints Day.
I was reading it as soon as you said it. See, that's weird. That's weird. That's
No, it
fucking
ain't.
weird. I was yeah, All Saints Day, All Hallows Day to November the 1st around the eighth century.
Yeah, and then when you look at the other one too, like goddamn, I think it was like last week. It was Diwali or something.
The what?
So yeah, that's the Hindu festival of lights, which Halloween is kind of like festival of lights, kind of too.
Yeah, it said, do you want me to tell you how ghosts? It said, you want me to tell you how ghosts, skeletons, and witches, and etc., became tied to Halloween? Hey man, shut up. It's like hell yeah. These are the symbols of Halloween, straight from the Celtic Sahain belief that the dead walked among the living on October 31st. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why all the cartoons and the movies
The
do the
veil,
Walking Dead. Like,
yeah, and apparently the veil is thinner, and you know,
oh
I don't
damn.
see
believe in the veil.
It's
you can
like,
see into the other worlds.
yeah, you don't believe in it because you already seen through
Facts.
it. It said people would leave
I
food
don't need
outside.
no veil, bro. Only veil I need is for a wedding. That's the only veil I need.
That
Which
makes
is funny.
sense.
Did anyone ever ask where that even came from?
What? What?
Why is it there's a veil between male and female?
Oh, in the wedding? Why is there a
Yeah,
veil between male and female in the wedding?
like there's always a fucking veil. And then when Kristen took the acid, she kept clawing at my face. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "There's a veil on your face." I was like, "Quick, take it off."
Quick ticket off, damn. That's wild.
Yeah, that was a crazy trip right there. She was like, "Are you my brother?" I thought I was her brother, her dad, her uncle. I
You
said,
were
"Dad,
though. You were
nah."
all the archetypes.
Yeah, it's the
If you
archetypes for sure, for sure.
if you think about it, you represent all of that. Yeah, makes
And
sense.
okay, before I even read this, what I was thinking was, Allie, is like the reason they had a veil is because like you weren't back then when they was arranging marriages. You didn't know what she looked like anyway. So when you uncovered it, did you see her? You'd be like, like, why y'all didn't
So
show
what
me?
is it? What the veil between soul and psyche? Like what the fuck?
I say the earliest use of
Maybe it's
veils.
supposed to like represent purity or something.
Eh,
I say the
uh,
veil wasn't about modesty at first. It was spiritual armor. People believed that during the life's transitions, like marriage, the bride was vulnerable to evil spirits or bad luck. See, this is what people don't. I'm telling you, but this is what people don't understand. That's how what changed a lot of our beliefs and the things that we believed in because we believed in like these evil spirits and these things like that, which I don't want to tell y'all it ain't true because it's, to me it's just all ideas. So you feel me? They
yeah,
you can make them
yeah.
true, and they will live within you. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. But who knows? Maybe it is true if you want it to be.
It's true. It's true to you.
Yeah,
However true you want to make it. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Life's
Exactly.
what you make it, so
It
let's
must have been
make it
some
right.
weird dark rituals. Oh, yeah. The ritual was, you feel me? Alley Cat 12. She got to marry somebody 37.
What?
37. He was 37. You feel me? You seen
Wait,
Whoa!
so
I
Color
like
heard.
Purple?
when y'all be thinking about the occult and stuff, do you ever just think about how it really is just ways to trip without taking substances? And when you do trip, you get information, and then you take that home. You know?
But
Yeah.
even do it without
Yeah, I can see
substance,
it that way.
still get information without the substance, with or without.
On social
Well, yeah,
media.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you
Right,
get
social.
the insights from the occultation or whatever.
Hey, hey, I told you, look, it say later, especially in ancient Rome and through the Middle Ages, the veil took on a more spiritual, social meaning. In arranged marriages, the bride's face was often covered until the deal was sealed, symbolizing purity,
Mm-mm.
modesty, and submission.
Yeah, bomba cry.
The act of the groom lifting the veil represented him taking possession, revealing
Listen.
his wife for the first time. Yeah, she's mine. You feel me?
Mm-mm.
I can dig that. We need to go back to that.
You already there. What you talking about?
It said this is
we
where the veil became a symbol of control and gender hierarchy rather than spiritual protection.
Mm. But even if like yeah, the thing like with if you look at the knights, like on the horses, you know those knights,
Yeah.
they have in a sense their face that's like a veil, a shield.
Oh yeah. The veil is more. Oh yeah. Yep. Today it's more fashion or traditional. It's
But you know
yeah.
what? Even the oracles too, like they used to wear veils. They were veiled
Yeah. Cause you
as well. You
the
remember
or
the
oh
golden
yeah.
child? The golden child when they went to see the dragon lady
So
and
do
she was I'm
yeah
sorry?
yeah I remember that part.
Yeah, she was behind the veil, the dragon lady.
Yeah, I wonder what they used to do with some of them oracles.
You know what?
Wait, not like that. I'm just saying, but like that. Like
Okay,
what?
Parker.
Not like that, but like that. Like the
Crazy?
ones that controlled the oracles. Like, remember what was the one with Tom Cruise? The
Huh?
movie with
You
Tom
know,
Cruise.
supposedly the oracles got high off of volcanic gaseous vapors of nitrogen and the like,
Yeah.
Well,
and
they just got
they
high. You could just say they
experienced
got high.
delirium. They got delirium, and that
They
caused them
got
to
high.
say weird shit. So it makes it
But,
so it's like you interpret what they say in those states, which are called like fugue states, I think.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you can get psychedelic insights. So
you know what's crazy? I pulled up at I don't know where it was. It was um like a drive-through, and it's a Delphi. It's a Delphi dynamics or something stupid like that. And I'm sitting here like, huh. Last time I heard Delphi was the Oracle of Delphi.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I hate to
Sweet
bring.
drive through.
Look, look. I hate to bring this up, right? You like, okay, right?
Do you?
No, no, it's something I got to bring up because I'm like, I want to act like it's just me, right? It's just me, but other people out there, y'all got kids, right? Why do it seem like a lot of these teachers in these elementary and junior high schools look like they be on drugs?
They are.
Like, is it just me? That's what I was
No, they
thinking, right?
are.
I
No,
took
they are.
look, I took Blake. I believe it. Look, I took Blake to school this morning, Allie, right? I dropped him off. I seen the teachers out there, doing the stop signs, doing the little stuff. And I'm like, telling myself, I had to tell myself, I said, why I look like, people, teachers in this school is on drugs. And he said the same thing you said. He said, because dad, they are. And I'm like,
The
nah.
the nurses I work with are on fucking drugs. Like, seriously?
Like, yeah, I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, this can't be a thing. So when I drove back
Oh.
and I got on YouTube, it was like it showed the teacher doing coke at school. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she
yeah.
got caught doing
Uh,
coke at school. She was, hey, what's up with it?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Atlas?
Zen Atlas.
hey,
Hello.
happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween. Happy. You gotta
Halloween.
say it like
Hello.
like Medea,
Halloween.
huh? Halloween. Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
But what's
Happy
up?
Halloween.
Yeah, but what's up, bro? What bring you to the channel?
I've been watching you for a while. I just like the chats, like the
No, you're
spiritual
welcome.
the spiritual insights and the community
Yeah.
Yeah.
revolving around just like chatting and expanding consciousness and sharing ideas collectively. I
That's
don't
been
know.
my dream for my whole life to do that. Ever since I was a little kindergarten, I was like, "Can we all enlighten each other, please?" And they're like, "No, we want to talk about chewing gum and Game Boys." I'm like, "No, I want to talk about the nature of mind and what it really means to be alive." And they're like, "No,
No.
we want to talk about stupid shit."
We
And I'm
want to
like,
talk.
Keep
"No."
keep passing the torch forward
Yeah.
to the next generations.
Yes.
I just
Exactly. Gotta
blazed the
keep
whole
this
thing
shit
on
alive.
fire. Fuck a torch.
Because like what Ram Dass, Terrence McKenna, and Alan Watts all knew from their own little different ways trickled down into something that caused this people to be here today doing what we're doing. You know.
That's which is crazy, huh? Like all of them. The other dude that made the LSD, like
Yep.
Mm.
Albert Hoffman.
yeah, Albert
Him too.
Hoffman.
He discovered it. He didn't make it.
What's her
He
name? The old lady in Mexico with the shrooms.
I have no idea.
Mabia. How do you say her name?
Oh,
Maria Sabina.
Sabina.
Yeah, Maria
Maria
Sabina.
Sabina. It's
Yeah,
crazy. I went to high school with a girl, and her name was Sabina, like her first name. I thought it was really cool because, like, I never heard that arrangement of letters before.
yeah, yeah. But Cryo, what you think about that though, Cryo?
Which one?
The unlocking the true you.
Is that the name of this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Unlocking the true
Unlocking
you.
the
Like
true
like
you.
what would that what like when you think
Okay,
about that, what does it even
bruh.
mean?
Imagine having a psychedelic trip where you talk to yourself, except for the fact that the other self talking to you is the perfect version of you that's fully aware of the three centers of your body, speech, and mind, right? So, this self that you encounter while you're tripping could be happy to talk to you,
Dang,
could
Wiggles.
be pissed off that you're talking to it, or it could even be tricking you into believing things that aren't necessarily true as a lesson. Or they could just taunt you. Now, I've had multiple acid trips where I start talking to something that is me, but it's me taking a hard look at myself. For the longest time, I thought it was something where it's like, oh, I'm just hearing entities and those entities are fucking with me. But every single person that's been tripping kept telling me that the entities were actually just me as a
Yeah.
construct.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
aspects of
okay,
you.
I don't really believe that technically, like in my heart, but in my mind, I'm starting to put the links together. You know what I'm saying?
If you
Because
think
like,
of it, like you're your own puppet,
hmm
you know.
It kind of plays into the eternal now, like be here now, kind of like the Ram Dass book, like
Yeah.
the
well, right.
eternal present. Like,
What's up, Larry?
was the 7-year-old you, was that the fullest you?
Yes.
But it
You can't
made
not be
the
the fullest you. That's the
you made
secret,
you
man.
made the
Some
decision to be
cheese spread.
the person that you are today, kind of thought process.
We are an absolute expression of our total selves, but we just don't have the vision or wherewithal to see it.
So
And
so
those that do see it become the crusader kings of this lifetime. Because to see the moment in the way where you are truly just in the moment gives you an access of power that even gods don't possess.
yeah, the moment. When you live in the moment, bro, that shit is different.
It's like surfing. It's like you're surfing.
Exactly. It's like you just riding the wave.
Well,
You just ride the wave. And then when you riding it, you kind of got more access to like do the tricks that you want to do on it. You feel me as you
Mm-hmm.
going. But what about you, Zen Alice? How do you feel about the finding the true self, and what would the true self even be?
That's a good question.
what would the true
Your
and the
true
self
self.
be?
I think it's an ever-ending kind of like, it's an unfolding kind of like the lotus flower. Like, it's an unfolding of your true self. It's a ongoing process where you're always improving, and it's kind of like an alchemy. You're just like working on yourself, like you're working on a house and you're building a house, or you're working on an extensive project, and there's
Oh,
always
not
new
yet.
things to learn, and there's
Yeah.
always new perspectives to share, and it's a journey, and it's in itself, and it's definitely good to share it with other people, and that's the important part
Do,
of not forgetting about the elder people that paved the path for us that we have today, and to just be dumbfounded by all the crazy things that happened before us that put us into this position that we're in now. And it's like, how do I improve our path? And I don't know. It's I wish I could do I could do a lot, but in our own selves we find like weakness and limitation, but we have to break
oh
those
man,
barriers
so
and look
cold.
past that, and keep expanding like that flower that's always blossoming, and finding their true self. I don't know. It's an interesting question.
It's
So
kind
Finding
you're
of
your
saying it's like a fractal flower of mind?
finding
How
your
the
best self,
flower
your
keeps
best self.
opening. Yeah, and the
your most
flower is just opening and
true
keeps evolving.
potential.
But
Hmm.
that's the crazy thing, right? Because like I hear what you're saying. So if it's constantly opening, don't that mean the true self is always changing? So
Yeah, so
it's
there is no
just
true self.
exactly. So it's like in the moment, it's something, but you try to hold on to that moment, but that moment constantly changes because that self, that thing, it's constantly
Okay.
changing. It never stays the same. You think, or does it?
I got the best representation to for y'all to understand what I'm about to say. Y'all
Okay,
remember
God, let's go.
Halo? Y'all remember Halo?
Yeah.
Where Master Chief had Cortana, who was a computer AI,
Uh huh.
and there was the part where in Halo 3 at least, Cortana gets like stolen and you got to get her back. Well, here's the thing, when you unplug Cortana, she just turns off. And so she's asleep the whole time. Just like when we're tripping at a certain point and we start peaking and that ego death occurs, reality still keeps happening. Master Chief still keeps doing what he's doing, but Cortana's not there. So Cortana's like the ego, right? But this ego is like a hallucination that we experience from our body mind construct. So it's not something that's actually like solid. It's more etheric or ephemeral. Like
Projection?
it's something that we
Slow,
possess
son.
or in a way possesses
Slow.
us, but it's a construct like any other. It's like understanding that you have feet is the same way you understand you have an ego. But it's not the same thing as this belief that we have of our own personality, because our personality is actually much more complex than just an ego. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
It
but the ego
is
makes the persona too.
Well, yeah, that's
the
at least if you're going with the
persona.
Jungian breakdown, the persona is different than the ego. The ego is like inside of the persona, is like core to that. But when you break down the
Oh,
ego even more, you just have the silent witness, and that witness is what is sort of not even generating the ego,
The
but
oh not
is
observer.
silent.
the absolute basic component of consciousness,
Okay,
as
so
far as we've
what
learned
if?
so far.
But what if the higher you, or what if this thing was like only an illusion because you looked at yourself as being so bad, you had to create a better you, something that you felt like was better than what you were, another aspect of you that you felt like was better than you.
But what if we're just so lonely that we made all of these parts of ourselves to just not be alone anymore
We did
You're
that
as
so
the
too. I
absolute
lonely.
think
meta mind?
that's what I think we did.
Yeah,
And then once you
because
made that aspect of you, like I said, the one that you didn't like, you said, "Nah, I can be a better version." And it's like, but
mm-hmm.
that version of you was still built off the version that was you, that was a virgin, that was a virgin, not a virgin. No, I'm just playing,
You
like
know
but
we
it
what?
can
was.
we can be we can be
This is
using
all an
different
aversion.
computer metaphors.
It's,
You know, in the past they used to use like steampunk metaphors for how consciousness worked, and before then they used metaphors of nature like water, fire, the elements.
yeah, it kept
Elements
changing.
aren't actually at least in Greek philosophy, elements aren't actually the physical things that they are in the sense of like water, fire, air. They are
No,
humors
they're
almost.
they're consciousnesses
Yeah, exactly.
because you have like the element of fire, but that's always associated with anger,
Mm-hmm.
and
or
water
or or
is
honestly,
different.
fire could be associated with like hot-headedness too. I guess that is just anger. Never mind. But
Could
there's
work.
like a forward-thinking Aries like energy is the way to put
You
it.
know what? Aries are pretty destructive. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
But yeah, fire, water,
The
earth,
Aries are pretty distracted.
air. I mean, I'm just saying, we the first, and we fuck shit up. We
Fire.
slash and
Watch
burn. We just do that slash and burn. Like
Us
fuck it, we
Pisces
gonna.
are just sitting at the end of the line, like, yeah, we'll get y'all when it's our turn.
Well, the Pisces, you see, you do the slash and burn, and then you cleanse everything with the baptism, the water,
Yeah, we're the rejuvenators, I guess.
and then over all that, you speak in the air, the rights,
I don't know
the
what.
rights.
I think the Aquarius just swimming in water, surfing and stuff like that, in boats and stuff
But
like that. I
Aquarius
don't know.
is associated. I think they're air, right?
Wata.
Which is
Wata.
crazy.
It's Wata. I thought it was Wata. That's why it's
Scorpio,
always the fish,
Pisces.
the pouring
Did
out
somebody
No,
the
say the fish is in the water?
yeah.
no. Aquarius symbol is the little squiggly lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
I know, but it's funny that it's not associated
Is
because,
Aquarius associated with water or air?
It's an air
well,
sign for sure.
it's an air sign, but I just thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call it hurricane. It's air and water.
Air, the element of spirit, mind, and the unseen. The veil itself, light and transparent like air. No, I don't know. No.
Yeah, keep
Water.
going. You asked. Keep going.
the,
Aqua, water.
the, the veil then becomes a metaphor for the unseen boundary between the visible world matter and the invisible spirit.
Hmm.
Man,
Which, in a
nah,
sense,
bro.
your mouthpiece, that's a veil.
No
It's
diddy.
taking things from the unseen and spitting it out.
Hmm. The dual symbolism between worlds. Well, what?
Hmm.
But you're not saying. Would you like me to expand into the spiritual, chemical, and
Yes.
interpretation, like how lifting the veil mirrors union opposites? No, we already know all that. We're not lifting the
Whoa,
veil.
whoa, yeah, no, no, none of that. No, no. We're
Well,
good.
here's a question.
What? No,
Do
we're
y'all
not.
remember how Mr.
No.
Terry always said reality is made of language. Is our self made of language?
Is
Yes.
Aquarius
That's
associated with
why
water or air?
that's why your DNA is letters.
Hmm.
Well,
And
language is a man-made
think of it
construct.
like colors, right?
But that's
Think of it
the
like
same
colors.
thing for the
Red,
ego. It's just
listen,
made of a
red,
different part of the man, right? What are you saying?
no, red, like red and blue makes purple.
Right?
So like your ATCTAGTG letters, those letters, imagine it as different colors. And when you arrange them however you do, that color product is you.
Mm, makes
So
sense.
Cryo might have more blue than red, so that'll bring a whole different hue of purple, you know. It's so the
More of an indigo.
yeah,
Man,
and on top of that, like the
this
way you speak, that creates your chemistry
Mhm.
and
this is
your
weird as
environment.
hell. This is weird
Is
as
it?
hell. No, I'm
Is
saying
it?
it's weird. It's weird because you
I'm
know
quick.
that's what I always thought Aquarius was like with water.
Well, I mean, the word alone, aqua, you would fucking think, that's Latin.
Yeah,
Water.
but it's like
Aquarius means water bearer, I think.
yeah, but it says look,
You're just bearing the
Aquarius is
water.
actually a air sign, not a
Yes.
water sign.
Yes.
Symbol, the water bearer, a figure pouring water, makes people
Mm-hmm.
assume Aquarius is a water sign. In
See,
astrology,
program.
though, Aquarius belongs to the air element, along with Gemini and Libra. The water
Yep.
being poured represents knowledge, ideas, and wisdoms flowing into the world, not literal water. Air sign deals with thought, communication, intellect, and Aquarius channels those through innovative rebellion and higher thinking.
Oh, you a
Fuck this
rebel.
shit.
Booker,
I'm not
you
watching
Hey,
a
it. I
rebel.
let's
ain't looking
jump
up this
back for a
shit no
second.
more, bro.
I'm a rebel.
UL said in the chat, the human perception engine can only deal in translation. Is that the idea that you start with one thought that comes to your mind, and then
What
that
he
thought
say?
turns into or leads to another thought? Is that what you're saying? Because like some of these
Yes.
things that we experience and perceive come out almost ex nihilo. They come from nothing and they just pop in your head as a total idea because
Now
the
you can say it's
unconscious
nothing,
mind. Because
but
what do you mean? Where do you else do you think it comes from other than space? Like if it comes from your brain,
consciousness
well of course
expands
consciousness,
space
but
and time, understanding.
All the same.
it's not like we have to
Damn.
like have a
Yeah.
situation where consciousness throws something out to get that signal back. Because like when we think a thought,
Well,
it's
I'm
just
gonna
that
watch that.
signal. It's not anything else, you know.
I'm gonna watch that documentary.
No, there's more
I
behind
got
the
to.
thought.
Hmm. It's kind of hard to say what I'm trying to explain,
No,
but
It's like
I see what you're.
frequencies and signals and transmissions like radios.
Yeah, so you
Sharing,
can't say it's
sharing,
not. It's coming
sharing
from
ideas.
nowhere. Like you have the thought cloud, and you dip into it every so often.
mhm.
Sometimes it fades. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes it's foggy.
Like there's Aquarius here.
Huh.
Is Aquarius in the room right now? Is he here with us?
He in the fog. He in the fog.
Now I'm gonna have to look
Yep,
up more
yep.
about that because I didn't know
Present.
that shit. I always thought
Booker, I've been telling you. I told you it was air. You command
you.
the air.
I
The words.
even when you said air, I told you I'm programmed. I heard water. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, water is air. It is. It is.
Cryo.
Molecules. If
I'm
you break it down.
programmed, so I programmed myself that
But
Aquarius
technically
was
it
only
is.
dealing with water.
Because you
Water
know
is
I
why?
air.
understand that.
The
You've been
symbol.
lied.
I've been lied to. I lied
So
to
how many
myself.
symbols? So if that's the case, how many symbols that are around that you've put your own assumption to it
Man, a lot of them.
that makes up your reality?
Exactly. But it's
Do you ever
crazy
feel like
because
when they say, sorry, You're saying?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, Cry. Go ahead.
When they say if you see something, it has to be in motion. It's almost like we ignore the things that
So
become
yeah,
basic
depending on what
or
culture it
sort
is,
of
just
The
endogenous to
peripheral.
our own reality. Well, it could be right in front of you, but you just don't see it. It's like how it's like we have to ignore the air
That's great.
in order to see what's beyond right in front of our face. It's like we have to ignore all these tiny little details in order
I
to
think
see specific things.
I don't
You
think
know?
it's ignoring it. Kind of.
The
It's like
world,
like Christmas time. You see more reds and blues and greens or
Right,
whatever.
right.
It's yeah. The
Well, what I'm
how
trying to say is
relative.
that the scanning consciousness perceives everything within the conscious field, right? But the spotlight consciousness, like the little flashlight center that we see with our vision, um,
But even
that
the
spotlight,
scanning. But even the scanning part. If the scanning part doesn't pick it up, then the spotlight it won't be there.
yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying is we don't see the scanning in its fullness unless you're like on acid or something.
But
Because
no, but that's the
I've had
present.
trips, I've
That's
had
the
trips
present.
where.
Oh,
What do you mean?
sorry. No, continue. You've had
You had
trips.
trips where what?
I
I
took
said I've had trips where when I get really peaking, I don't have a spotlight consciousness anymore. It just dissolves into the background, and all
Exactly.
that happens is just the waves of mind.
Yeah. And the
And it's
waves
beautiful. It's so
and
beautiful.
and the waves are what you can slow down and observe when you're in the present.
Hmm. Do you think then that when we look with our little spotlight, that almost like puts our brain in an abstract state every time
Yeah.
you do it? So like
Yeah.
if you just calm your focus, you're not in that hyper focus mode anymore. You're just chilling. Because
Yeah,
even doing
because
something like reading
reality,
requires a level of analysis where you focus on the individual letters, even if they're for a moment, you know?
well,
definitely.
yeah, but that's the scanning picks up the general scanning. It's like you could
Well,
read
that's actually
something.
how you learn how to read fast is you relax your vision and just let the words flash by you.
Exactly. It's like you step back. So it's like you're standing at the wall, but when you step all the way back, that's when you see the bigger picture.
It's like the most effective thing we can do to be the better version of ourselves is just to get out of our own way.
Yeah. Better again, that's perspective too.
Well, I've noticed when I get into a fixation where I'm really motivated to do something, it's almost like the motivation carries me rather than me having to put energy into doing something. So if I just get out of my way by not demotivating myself, I'll just do the shit I need to do, you know?
Yeah, the motivation is the like a gravity force. So you don't have to put external like energy into it.
Focusing your energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you the wave, like you're in the ocean and you feel it and then you just decide to ride it. You don't have to, get a propeller or anything. It lifts you.
But do you see how calling the perception engine an engine is still just another metaphor for just pattern recognition?
Is it?
Well,
I
yeah,
would assume
because
so.
yeah,
Perception engine.
I'm
yeah,
looking at the
because you're
comment right now.
perceiving
Just
Yeah, he
putting it
you're
in the
reading the
chat.
perceiving the
comments in the chat.
pattern. When you perceive the patterns, that's its own. It's like you have different translation engines. Your brain, different cogs, different wheels.
Ooh, I got the perfect way to put it. So y'all know how like when we have sensory information, the easiest way to do like to feel something is for a single hair or flagellum on a cell to be like touched. So like what if consciousness is just trillions and trillions of little mental hairs or flagellum that just change their angle or their combination of tensions and shapes and patterns in our
Yeah.
mind.
You
So
ever
it's like
seen?
we're made out of strings basically rather than just like
Yeah.
a
You ever
web of
seen? You
gems
ever
and
seen the
shit.
underwater? underwater.
Like
I
what I'm
never
thinking about is
used.
like a koosh ball. You ever seen a koosh ball?
Yeah, but you ever
What's a
seen
koosh ball?
Look it up.
One
K
of them
O
little
O
things
S H
that you be
B A
kick
L
that
L.
they be kicking around or something.
It's a ball that is like a bunch of hairs that are made out of rubber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Koosh ball.
which is funny because my nephew,
I ain't never
That's
when he was
understand what
nostalgic.
I said. Koosh
when he was
I
like
ball.
remember things.
the one,
Oh,
is that
okay,
the one that
yeah.
you can pull and it stretches?
Yeah, it
Yep.
Well,
just looked
some of
like
them are
hair
stretchy.
sticking out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my nephew, he was like 6 months old, and I took him, I think maybe Walmart or whatever, and they had those. Picked it up, and they always smell like petrol. I
Yeah.
don't know if you ever noticed, but it always smelled like goddamn the oil trenches. Anyways, I picked it up and I started playing with it, showing him how to stretch it, and he absolutely would not touch it. He started crying. He had a really visceral like reaction, like he did
Grateful
not want
Dead
anything
documentary.
to do with the ball. And
I
then
wanted that modified, man-made, machine-made garbage.
well, no, I thought so at first,
Oh, I
but
got
I
one.
remembered like my brain did the correlation thing, and I remembered he was sick. And when I looked up what he was sick with the first 2 weeks he was born, the little pathogens looked exactly like the little ball. It was like if you look up a virus, it looks just like the ball with the spikes. I was like, this motherfucker has like traumatized
Like a
the
virus.
shape.
Huh?
Dang,
But
dang.
no, I was thinking more cryo, like an anemone. You remember
Oh
Finding
yeah,
Nemo?
exactly. It's like a sphere with tendrils.
Right. Which is what your nervous system is, anyways.
Mm. Oh damn! It really is like the spaghetti monster that's flying around.
Yeah, if you look at your nervous system, you're just a damn plant.
Mm. Or just
Just
moving plants that just take an oxygen instead of carbon dioxide.
I forgot it was Halloween.
Happy
Bioelectric.
Halloween, true.
Oh yeah, happy Halloween. No, my cousin.
Do y'all think we can activate psychic powers by taking psychedelics? Because I just want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what.
that's something like we can
That
do.
all
I'm pretty
no.
psychic
human.
powers are innate. It just enhances
Yeah, are
whatever
psychic
you
powers
take.
even real?
Nah, they definitely
And
are.
what
Because I've
what
had
are
visions and shit.
psychic what are psychic powers? What are psychic? What type of psychic
If you
powers?
know, you
My
know.
my first my first high dose acid trip, I spent talking to somebody in my mind that was not me, and it was explaining to me that once you hit a certain level of acid, you actually can enter the mental network of other beings who are tripping or spirits or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And for
The
some
sick.
reason, it was something where I was so high, I literally could not properly navigate the space at all because I was like not delusional, but just giving way to awe in the way Terrence McKenna describes it, where if you get shocked beyond a certain point, you just don't act. So you just watch it happen and then it just goes down the drain. But if you take conscious action and perceive and choose to really venture into the trip, you can have amazing things happen, like seeing other dimensions, contacting spirits and ghosts and gods and devils and these things.
No, I know, but
These
then
experiences are extremely common. But the problem is people just write it off as craziness,
but
when
that's
in
the
reality they're doing something that's real.
hey, that's the crazy thing, cryo. Because like every every experience I have, I'm having these conversations with. I don't know who I'm having them with. Sometimes it be different gods. Sometimes it be different people. Like I had one time to where like I was like I would be in this place right talking to somebody, and then like say I look at the TV and see a bike on the TV right riding, and then that bike will take me to another place to where I'll be riding bikes with somebody and having conversations with them on the bike. And we're riding bikes, we talking to each other, and then I'll see a baby stroller sitting in the yard, and it'll take me to another place where I'm walking with a lady pushing a baby stroller. And you feel me? It was like inanimate objects. I'll see them, and soon as I look at them, I'll be somewhere talking to a person. Like I even had to where I was talking to myself, my intellectual self, what I was called. I always thought it was like my higher self, and he sounded like Terrence McKenna with my voice, bro. And it was like the weirdest thing. And I was having conversations, but I was mainly listening to him talk. But I don't. That ain't psychic, bro. That's crazy.
Do you think that the crazy is something other than your perturbations of mind becoming intentional rather than just simply from taking an exogenous tryptamine? Like, what I'm trying to say is that at a certain point, you can make your mind have certain psychedelic breakthroughs without any substances at all. Like,
Look,
you learn the behavior and then you just take it out from the trip and do it on your own, like a trick. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's like
See, I
powers.
thought you. Okay. Now I thought you was like basically saying like, cause one time I tripped, and I knew everything my girl was gonna say before she said it.
Oh, now that's called a predictive power. That's another type of psychic power. I've
But I
had
thought
that
that I
a
thought
few
that kind of
times.
psychic. I thought that's the
Yeah,
kind of
bro.
psychic you was talking about, to where like
No, I was
everything
talking
like
mainly about telepathy.
No,
Telepathy.
that is telepathy as well.
Clairvoyance, being able to
Yeah, that's
predict
Yeah,
clairvoyance for sure.
it before it happens.
it's
yeah.
like the
But
same
what?
thing with the
Because like
picture
for
on
a
the
while,
wall, the
I'll be real with
spotlight.
y'all.
Huh?
I'll be real with y'all. I was gambling online, and then my brain was telling me certain things would happen, and then they did, and it really spooked me, bro.
Oh damn.
That's all I'm saying. It stopped happening, but when it was happening, I was like, damn, crowd really is psychic. What the fuck?
You
And
know
I was
that
making some
feeling
crazy predictions
when
and shit.
you know that feeling when somebody's like looking at you and they're behind you and you just look
Yeah.
back like and
Uh
you
huh.
just know that they're behind you. It's like
It's
it's
like you get
weird how
that ping, bro.
you're tuned into those different frequencies.
I've noticed like I don't stare at people, but I like to people watch. There are certain people that just notice you're staring at them from completely like off angles where they're not looking at you at all, and then they just suddenly look right at you for no reason.
I wonder well it's called like the sixth sense, like it's I guess it's our intuition, our gut behavior. I wonder if it has to do something to our own like wiring and our own kind of like
Thanks for liking the video,
upbringing
dog.
as humans, evolutionary speaking, like our hunter gathering kind of like what is it,
Well, that's the thing.
not
Every predator
intuition,
used
but
to be
it's
prey
our
at one
hardwire,
point, but then it
it's our
became a predator.
hardwiring.
You know.
But every predator is playing both sides. That motherfucker be prey and predator at the same goddamn time when you think
Unless you're
about
an
it.
apex predator.
Yeah,
Like
Apex
you
No,
is
for
hear
Predator, everything is fair game.
shit. That shit
Yeah.
free game because that shit can
Everything is fair
get
game,
sick and
and
die, and other animals that eat his ass. But no,
Right, right.
no, no. But no, back on to what you was talking about, Cryo, because that's like very interesting. Because like when you think about way back when, before we had language, like how was we like even talking to each other? How was we knowing what each
body
other
Oh,
wanted? Or
language.
yeah,
damn.
before
Remember, body
language.
What
language.
oh,
if
You
what if
had
what it
different
is?
forms of language, though. You see, body language is also a language, and then you have emotional language,
Mhm.
which like emotional intelligence. That's another language.
Okay.
Um, you had, like, for example, if a person goes that means the same thing in every fucking language.
You, you
When a person is
You
tired,
know
you
what
go
make me no?
"Ah."
Hold on, Alec. I don't mean to cut you
That's
off. You want me to tell you? I hear what you're saying. You know what? It don't matter what language.
universal.
Yeah. You know what the universal language actually is too? Baby language. I said every baby. It didn't matter if they parents spoke Japanese, French.
They came out with their own shit.
They
They all
came out
got
with
their
they
own
with the
goofy
same baby
gaga.
talk,
Yep, yep.
with the
That's
same baby
crazy.
talk every time,
It's
and I'm like going, how the fuck?
it's crazy because this lady, she was in the cabbie, an Uber, and she had her kid with her, like 8 months old. And the driver was African. He's like from Ghana,
Experiment about that.
and the baby's yapping it up or whatever, and the guy is laughing, and he's talking in
Working
his
thing over there
language, and he asked the lady if she's African. She's like, no, I'm just an American. and blah blah. And he goes, "Well, your baby is speaking in my language." It was fucking
Man,
nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Even my friend's baby that was here,
Somebody,
Charlie, the mom always listened to Japanese music.
The language is
But
energy.
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
Japanese, but I'll tell you that little baby, she was speaking Asian.
Little baby
what's the
getting
name
the
said?
kanji in.
Look, this kind of go back to what Crowder was saying too. What cheese spread said. He said that at the dad shows, you couldn't tell if the band was playing what you were thinking or you was thinking what they were playing. What the fuck?
It's a loop. Loop de loop.
Baby speak is unformed clay. Yeah, exactly. UL. Hey, but ain't that a trip though, Cryo? When you actually like you be on the deep dives and it seems like the TV is talking to you. Whatever song you listen to is talking to you. It seems
Oh
like
yeah.
bro, I don't give a fuck what love. So it seemed like every fucking song that you listen to was made directly for you.
It's because what you're experiencing is something called hyper empathy,
Yeah,
wherein you actually have the ability to perceive what a person is feeling
Like when they wrote the
amplified.
song or
yeah.
when they
Amplified.
sang the
Right.
song.
Like as you feel that passion in a raw,
The
unfiltered
words, the
way.
meaning behind the words,
Yeah.
the
And there's
energy
also
that
the
they
part where
put
you're a little
out.
bit delusional because you're tripping, so you can think it's actually about you. But that's a
Yeah,
separate
I
story.
do that too. He said, I
Well,
feel
that's
people as soon as they look at me. They don't have to steer alone. I feel them immediately, and my face automatically looks at them. Most look away super fast. Hey, I be doing that too in the store. In the store, look, I never could understand that because I'm gonna tell you for some reason it be people looking at me, but babies always be staring at me,
no,
Me
they can
too.
see. They
and
can
I'm
see.
like,
Yep.
you feel me? They parents be like, I don't know why she's staring at you. And
And you
just
can't
I'm
even
like,
say I
what
know
the fuck?
why,
Yeah,
because
like why the hell? Like I don't know why.
The baby's
oh,
like, I see an awakened one. Please teach me, master.
what's crazy? The younger, the more they can see, obviously. But I've noticed when they're like about before 6 months old, if you hold them, they only look on top of your head, like they're looking around your head. I think they can see like your consciousness
Yeah,
field.
damn, which
I
is
could
trippy.
I could assume that it's because they
What?
haven't directly learned eye contact yet,
No,
like
no,
the importance of that.
y- you
But
can say that, but
oh,
but
okay. Wait, let me
they're
put these up so y'all can see.
I've
Yeah,
seen it with grandmas and grandpas in
yeah,
the
right
nursing
there.
home too. They do
I
the
thought
same
babies
thing.
are not blind, and they have to develop their vision.
Yeah, they gotta create
Yeah,
reality.
yeah, but before the creating of the reality,
They gotta
they
create
see.
reality.
Remember, the first vision is light and dark.
Before they create reality, they have to what?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Before they create reality, they have to what?
I forgot
Oh, I don't know.
what you
I
said.
was just
You had
saying.
said something, Alley Cat, right there. And I had said
I
that.
don't know,
You
but
said
they
before they
they
Something I thought.
reality. You said you started to say something.
well before they do create that reality, they because we give them that reality.
Followers of the LSD
Remember,
and always will
so
be.
before we give it to them, they can see what's there, the
I
bare
saw
naked,
and
what's
work
there.
closely, very closely.
So um
Damn,
they could see,
this
and if
episode
all
done
of you is just
already.
consciousness, then
Why do you think
looking
those
above your
butterflies
head,
sing?
I think they can
And
see
butterflies are
light
butterflies.
and stream where it
Love
comes
always
from, kind of.
see itself.
Because the grandma and the grandpas,
See itself.
when they're on that dementia trip, they be seeing and saying a lot.
Yeah, they be saying this in a lot. My uncle, he thought he was in the military base.
He still is. For
So
him, time and space
he ain't never been
still.
in the military.
You don't know that.
Well, I'm just saying, in this life, in that the life that he lived as the person I
Yeah,
knew
so
him,
he's
he ain't never
probably
been in the
Where's this
military.
cat you're seeing? Is this in for the YouTube chat
Yeah,
or is
for
this
the
the
YouTube. For the YouTube, because
gotcha?
we like I'm going live in the straight up one, the vertical, and I'm going live in the horizontal. So it's like two lives on YouTube right now. So if y'all don't know, like it's two lives.
Crisscross.
Yeah, yeah. So like, but dang, I need to put the chat over here for the other one so they can see the actual chat because you can see both the chats on this one, but on the other one, on the vertical one, you can't see both the chats going. You only can see
That's where I
one.
was coming from. YouTube. I was Master M.
Yeah, which was you on the vertical or the horizontal?
Um, I was on the vertical one.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think I see the horizontal one finally popped up.
yeah, yeah. I just put the chat. I forgot to even put it up there. I just put it up there so y'all can so they can see both sides. They can see UL over here talking, and they can see over here. You know, each one can see both sides. But oh, cryo. That's what I was gonna say, cryo. So just think, okay, because you were talking about telepathy and all that. What if, what if as babies, like coming up, we were taught that that was something that we could do. If we were trained from the beginning, you feel
That
I
you
don't
me?
know,
already
man.
have it.
I
That you
personally
already.
think that if societies of children were raised to be telepathic from the jump, that could be very bad for psychic development. I personally think that you need to be either like already predisposed to having good mental defenses in order to make it so that when you are telepathically communicating with other beings, you're not being taken advantage of.
See,
Because there are many, many bad shits out there
no,
trying to fuck with
I
us.
kind of understand that, but I'm like going. Those are just we got many bad ideas and stuff. No, but I was thinking like being raised in a community to where this is what all the kids are being trained to do,
Mm-hmm.
to
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Lynn,
talk to each
well,
other in that way and do certain things, but not in a bad way, but in a good way because you
Well,
know.
just like any society, these kids are going to make mistakes, and if you have the ability to contact your friends from afar, you could lie to them, you could cheat them, you could steal from them, you could do terrible
language
things on a
itself is
whim, bro.
90% nonverbal.
See?
Yeah,
They say that, but that just means that context doesn't have to be linguistic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think
Like
I
that, like on the flip side to that.
I don't know. Cause yeah, cause yeah, I don't know. Some
Because
kids
like
do
we're
be
able to
crazy as
communicate just
hell.
fine, and my camera's not on right now.
It's no
You know what I'm saying?
different, man.
I
My
understand
bad. The
that
ideas
tone
on
of voice isn't
it.
technically
Yeah.
linguistic, but it's still verbal. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Those
both
evil
verbal
spirits
and
at a
body.
dead show. There are
Mm-hmm.
30,000 to 50,000
I
people
don't know. I'll
tripping
have to
at
think
a
about that.
concert. It gets weird. Oh wow! He said, "Hell no!" At a Grateful Dead concert, bro. Can you picture being somewhere and thirty
But in
thousand people
churches,
tripping?
but you got
Yeah,
churches that
that'd be
do
some
that.
energy, bro.
Because I'm
But
telling
they
you,
do
just
that.
me tripping at the concert. Everybody at the concert looked at like one entity that was just flowing like a river
It
or
was.
something.
Yeah, it was though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was weird as shit. It was
Cause
Well,
you're
almost
have
all
you ever had
focused.
rubber banding? That's what I want to know, True.
what is that?
Have you ever had a thing happen where like your consciousness was starting to perceive the future and the present at the same time,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
where you're like in more than one moment at once, but then you
yeah,
keep snapping back to the present like the snap of a rubber band,
yeah,
like where you'll stretch it and you're in more than 3 moments at once, where you're just like shit, I'm a few seconds ahead, but why am I still here? And then you're
yeah,
just zoop, I'm back, zoop, I'm back, zoop, I'm
yeah. I
back.
do
That kept
that.
happening to me on acid too.
I do that when I'm driving, cryo.
Oh
But I
shit.
do it on purpose though, because I
Mm,
put myself ahead of myself. Like I put
right.
myself ahead of myself. So it's like soon as like say if I'm on my second to last route, I'll put my mind in my last route and it'll start going and doing what it would do. Like once I pull into the yard, leave the yard, come home, it'll start just running that life
Automation.
before it even get there. It's
Yeah,
already happening.
yeah,
So I already see myself there. So now the body just is like on autopilot to know what to do without me having to
exactly.
even too much pay attention.
And it's like you're in a flow too, cause like
It's
you're multitasking.
yeah, I learned that from
Mm.
psychedelics though, because I started learning how to be able to dive in and like trip real hard and see visuals and then be still in the present moment trying to do little shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, well, you're somebody who's developed the ability to function on psychedelics in the same way somebody learns how to meditate while still moving their body. Um, it's into whenever you go tripping balls, which is fucking fantastic, bro.
That's just
So tripping balls, which is fucking fantastic, bro.
that's just crazy weird. But it's crazy that shit because it took so long to even kind of get there. Because I used to be so
Mm-hmm.
scared, bro. I used to be so spooked to tripping. I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to have me so scared and annoyed. And then I got to the point to where my experiences, it was always about visuals. I wanted to see a gang of
Yeah.
visuals, and
Right. Right.
then I got past that, and it was like it was all mental
Yeah,
to
I want
where
the meditative insights. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah,
to
I
where
want the meditative insights. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I want to
uh,
really feel like I understand my mind better.
they starting to mess up my screen. I no more. You're gonna have to come to the other stream.
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
it's cut out.
Yeah, cut that shit off because you
You
know,
too psychic.
you start learning that your internet companies they see when you're not too much using your internet, and then like those times is when they'll slow your shit down. They'll slow it down.
Hmm,
They'll slow it
that
down. So
sucks.
I'm a what's name. I'm gonna just hold on, y'all. I'm gonna restart the stream. I'm gonna put it so. Give us 1 minute. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna just put it to
Right back.